We're going to go over the answers for the assigned problems for this activity. Use symbols to represent the opposite of 4.5 and the value that it represents. So we're talking about opposite of 4.5 would equal negative 4.5. So opposite would be the negative sign. So the opposite of the number in the parenthesis would just be negative 4.5. Now, the next problem is asking us for the opposite of negative 6 or the opposite of negative 6. The value would be 6. So I'm taking the opposite of negative 6 equals 6. This little subtraction sign just means the opposite of. This is important as you go through 7th and 8th grade math, particularly in algebra. This is basically this extra negative sign is going to tell you to flip the sign of the number in the parentheses. So you got to make sure that we understand that this negative right here means the opposite of. What do you notice about the distance from 0 and the corresponding opposite numbers? Well, the distance from 0 with corresponding opposite numbers like negative 6 and 6, the distance is the same but it's in opposite directions. So we know that 6 to the right of 0 and 6 to the left of 0 is the same distance from 0 to the 6. We know that it's in opposite directions. What is the opposite of 0? 0. There is not a negative and a positive 0. 0 is the absence of value. So when you look at 0 on that number line in our time example, 0 minutes or 0 seconds from right now is 0. There's no value there, so you can't get negative 0 or positive 0. Name the opposite of each number, then plot each number and its opposite on the number line. So we have 1.5. That's going to be about right here. And then our negative is just going to be 0 to 1 minus 1.5. Now we have negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The opposite of that one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that that is going to be an equal distance, just in opposite directions. And then 9 and 9/10. We have a negative 9 and 9/10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 and 9/10 is going to be really close to 10. So there's your negative 9.9. Here's your positive 9.9 or 9 and 9/10. And again, they're going to be an equal distance. From 0, they're just going to be going in opposite directions. Okay. So this is the second activity of the day. After you're done putting this away, you'll do your daily assessment and feel free to work on any of your Mathia. Hope this went well for you. Please give me feedback via email.